ver. Joder, ni una vez. Ya, joder.
So this is a day in the life.
Algo rápido y ya está. Venga.
Everyone hold hands. Let's dance. Take flight. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah. My apologies. Out of my way. Sakura swirl. Yeah. Ha. Whirling snow. Ha.
Bueno, pues... ya está. Ya no está. Ya voy a cogerme en la mujer.
Hoping to continue.
Bueno, pues si es ese caso, lo hago.
This life isn't bad either. I guess I can
Why
keep
hasn't
living.
it happened?
Una visión larga. Uf. ¿Qué es esto? Narices.
Come with me. Let us find shelter from the rain.
¿Será esto? Sí, es esto. A ver. Subiendo, subiendo, siempre arriba. Ya está justito. Ah, mira esta. Está arriba. ¿Sí ven? Trabajar, ¿eh? ¿Dónde va a parar? Está muy descarado. Y el que falta está en... Ah, ¿no? ¿No he hecho este? Qué raro. Pues nada. Ahora me pasaré aquí media hora.
Hey! Let's dance. Dissipate. Yeah! Embrace the ice.
No, o no. Ha sido anticlimático y todo.
I'll protect us. Whirling snow. I'll settle this. Yeah! Ha! Hip! Yeah! Ha! Ha! Take flight. Ha! Yeah! Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
Another
see
test
everything.
subject. Fry!
My apologies.
I got careless.
Take flight. Yeah. Stand with me.
Esto es batería, no es más tonterías.
Let's leave here to let the show begin.
Whirling snow. Kamisato art. Sometsu. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Today is a lucky day.
No importa.
Let's dance.
Dissipate.
I got careless.
Yeah. Ha.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Ay. Qué cosa me ha dado hoy esa
Stand
otra
with
vez.
me. Yeah.
Ah, está ahí.
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it. Ad Astra. Thank you for complete. A blade. It embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Será donde me imagino. ¿Qué hacemos? El equipo termina.
I'll protect us.
Our bond is strong. Take flight. Swirling snow.
everything!
Our bond is strong.
Let's dance!
Whirling snow.
Sí.
Let the show be.
Dissipate. My apologies. Sakura swirl.
Everyone hold hands!
Our bond is strong.
Committed to memory!
Lightning. Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Take flight. Dissipate.
Bro!
Whirling snow. Sakura swirl. My apologies.
Let's dance!
Our bond is strong. Whirling snow. Take flight. Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Joder.
Hey! Let the show be.
Whirling snow. Sakura swirl.
This may hurt. Hi. I'll protect us.
Dissipate. Take flight. blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Es que no sé cómo se consiguen más puntos.
So this is a day in the life. A traveler. I'm learning more about. Middle of the time.
Wow, everyone got here so early.
The sun is shining bright today. As soon as that leaf floats past Stonegate, we shall reveal.
The theme of the second day of the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala is pairing couplets.
Pairing couplets. Oh, I've heard of that. It's a Liyue art form where you have to create new lines of poetry based on fixed rules. Kind of like a fill-in-the-blanks game, but for poetry.
Heaven and earth, rain and wind, the endless sky and the boundless land, forest borers and ocean shrimp, lavender melons and matsutake shrooms.
También palabras aleatoriamente.
Based on a given line of poetry, you must create the second line to form a pair, or couplet. The two lines should be neatly matched, complementing each other both semantically and rhythmic.
To buoy your imaginations and allow the winds of inspiration to fill your sails, we've added an addition.
An inspiration?
By inspiration walk, we simply mean wandering around in the wild, taking, of course, to all our friends, old and new. Please be careful while out and about. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is already fully booked for the month ahead.
In short, please roam freely as the mood takes you. Enjoy the spectacular scenery of our traveler. Can you round up Singcho, Chongyun, and the Mondstadt contingent?
Oh, is it that thing from yesterday?
Thanks. I'm counting. So, we hope that each of you can keep an eye out for this while you're out on.
Are you sure this is okay? It was just something I ran into, and now we're
Oh, please don't say that, Mr. Chongyun. Master Jean ordered us to work with you however we can to.
Besides, investigating any strange occurrences near Mondstadt and making a report to the Knights of Avonius is also part of.
I don't mind either, because while we're out, I can look for new cocktail. Just think of it like an outing with friends.
The way I see it, you should just humbly accept.
All right. In that case, thank you all very.
Now, how about we split into two groups for the day?
You mean to cover more ground?
Not just that. Don't forget, this is still part of the poet. If we all see the same sights and sounds during our inspiration walk, how can we write you?
That's true.
Why don't we draw lots?
Yeah!
Drawing lots? But what if I end up with the Liyue crowd? And I can't think of.
I've got the slips of paper here. Who wants to go first?
Oh, Paimon! Paimon wants to go first!
Okay, so that's the Traveler, Paimon, Diona, and Chongyun in one group, and Singcho, Mika, and Noel in the other.
Diré que no miren antes que podrían haber cambiado de grupo. Hola, Tati. ¿A qué vienes? ¿Que te rasque o qué pasa? Ah, vale, te has comprado un premio.
What a relief. At least I'll have no up.
Then I humbly place myself at your instruction.
Oh, I don't think.
I also await your guidance.
Take care, everyone. See you all.
Did anyone forget to bring anything?
Wow. Are those ears and tail real? Alright. Miss Diona? Is there...
Just call me Diona. Since we're trying to find that thing you saw, why don't we start with the place you saw it last time?
Captain? Hey, quit messing around.
Adiós.
I see everything.
Nada por nada.
Let's
¿Te
dance.
móvil?
My apologies. Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
Right over there, next to the water. That's where I saw it. But it was a little...
The view from here is great, but there's kind of a gloomy atmosphere around here.
I wasn't taking a walk. I come here to train.
Train? Like how knights train for combat?
It's a bit different. As an exorcist of Liyue, my training involves
Exorcism?
I've always wanted to demonstrate the power of exorcism, but... it's a
Changyun is one in a million. He has pure yang spirit, so as soon as... Huh? Isn't that a good thing?
It's awful. Have you ever heard of an exorcist that's never seen an evil spirit? A lot of people think I'm a fraud.
Your physical constitution is far rarer than the techniques still passed down by exorcists today. You should treasure it.
Conqueror of demons.
Is that a friend of yours? Yep, this is Xiao, an adeptus of Liyue.
An adeptus? Wow, I've never seen one of those before.
Hello, Mr. Adeptus?
Just call me Xiao.
So, are you here to train too? Or are you out for an inspiration walk?
When I heard about the exorcist's encounter, my suspicions were roused. That's why I'm here.
Pues, existe una acción que se llama andar. Y a 2 metros te quedas bastante, ¿verdad que no?
I've already informed the owner of the inn. If you see anything out of the ordinary, return immediately and leave.
I'm really sorry.
I have already patrolled the area and found nothing amiss. Either the anomaly you encountered...
I guess that means we came all this way for nothing.
If there's no other business, I'll be taking my leave now.
Yeah, you should come. There's no one else around here.
But
I would also be honored if you joined us, Adeptus Xiao. It is a rare opportunity, and I have many questions.
Fine.
Seems like this Adeptus is pretty shy. Or maybe... Team Changyun has a new member! Yay!
What? When did this become my team? Now that Adeptus Xiao...
Don't overthink it! Diona, didn't you say you wanted to find some new ingredients? Yeah, I don't get to come to Liyue very often, so I want to gather I've heard that Liyue's Jueyun chilies can set your throat on fire.
Uh-huh. I'm not...
Really? Perfect!
What the...
No encontré lógica. Vende vino y quiere destruir el vino.
As well as Jueyun chilies, I also need some slime condensate or loach pearls.
Are those really fit for human consumption? This is starting to sound like something Shangling would make.
Forth, my blade!
Okay, this.
Diona, you seem really committed to...
What? No, never! When grown-ups drink too much, they get that stupid drunk look on their faces, can't speak clearly, and don't even respond properly. Sometimes, so, I'm on a mission to mix the most disgusting drink in the whole world and show everyone just how awful alcohol really is.
Is it really worth...
Yeah, because all my previous efforts have failed. Those stinking booze hounds not only haven't woken...
But... how is that possible? If this...
Are you calling me a liar? Well, if you... Just you wait.
Oh no. Is she really going to...
If her claims are true, perhaps she too possesses a unique constitution.
I don't see how it could have anything to do with her. Unless... she's under the influence of some kind of power?
No. I sense no trace of the demonic in her. Although there are traces of something else. In Liyue, we might say this child has adeptal of...
It's ready. Here, I made one for Xiao too.
Oh boy.
What's wrong? You're not alert. Don't worry. There isn't even any alcohol in it. It's a slime condensate base with a seasoning of Jueyun chilies and finished with frog legs.
Surely there's no way this can possibly taste good. Xiao downed it in a single gulp. Oh, great. Oh.
Changyan drank his too. Is he gonna be okay?
La cámara ya se ve que
This drink is...
Delicious! It does have a touch of Jueyun chili, but it isn't at all overpowering. It's completely different from Shangling's cooking, or those... It's crisp and refreshing, with just a hint of numbness, and the Jueyun chili flavor combines with the smooth but not slimy texture of the frog legs. And oh, the slimes! Can we talk about the slimes? Before this, I never knew...
That's right. Slimes are Oh, I failed again.
I'm great, and I gotta try another. Diona, if you please... I'm sorry.
It's fine. My fault for not checking your spice tolerance first. Oh, looks like this pure yang spirit isn't such a great thing.
Actually, before I drank it, I very much doubted what you
Who'd have thought it? Diona! Xiao? What's wrong?
Look over there.
You mean the leaf?
Something's written on it.
What? You can see that from over here? Oh yeah, or it'll get swept away!
There's a poem written on it. The Conqueror of Demons.
The Paimonsi!
Although the following lines suggest that they didn't end up together.
Why write a poem on a fallen lake? The flowing waters are ruthless. They carry the leaves away with the current. It makes no sense to me.
That's true. I've heard Singcho say something. When there's things that you're unable to say, or just never had the chance to say before it was too late.
Is it kind of like wishing at a fountain? I used to do that sometimes when I was little. So, that means that our mystery poet was... You think? Then, should we...
But we don't know who wrote it. How can we reply?
Why not go upstream?
Upstream?
The ink looks fresh. It can't have been written too long. This withered leaf floated down with the current. If we travel further upstream and drop a leaf into the same waters, it should...
Cool! Aw, this is so... But how do we make sure that they'll receive it?
We can write extra copies and drop the leaves in different places. As they say, where there's a will...
Either way, it's our only option.
Then let's make like a tree and head...
¿Qué te pasa por basura?
Everyone hold hands. Upstream, upstream, up we go. Oh, did you think of what to write yet? Ooh, great! Now give it here.
Things you never had the chance to say before it was too late. When silence is the final word, I have little talent for...
The leaf's in the water. Look, it's like a little boat.
We should probably pick up the pace. We still have a few more leaves to set afloat.
Okay, let's go! Uh-huh. What's this? You two having a
No, it's nothing. I just hope this isn't all in vain.
Estamos respondiendo los famosos teorías.
The scenery here is quite beautiful.
Should we set up camp? Oh, please wait a moment. I'll pitch...
It's an inspiration walk. There's no need for all...
Okay. Well, I'll conduct reconnaissance nearby to ensure this area is safe. And
Wait, reconnaissance?
it means survey the environment and plan our route forward. It's the foundation of...
Are all inspiration walks in Mondstadt this They're acting like this is completely normal. Am I the... In that case, I'll conduct reconnaissance with Mika.
Huh? Crumbs. Now I have to try and make small talk.
Very well. Then leave the camp to me.
So, Singcho, do you, go on inspiration walks often?
I do. I always get bored when I'm cooped up at home. So I head out for a stroll. Life gets busy. You have to steal a moment of leisure when you can.
Cool. Oh! Over there! Firewood! Engaging!
outlines your fate.
Final warning.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Engaging. Let's keep going, team. With this wood and the food I brought along, we can...
You've got quite a knack at wilderness survival.
Thanks. I was on an expedition.
Oh? You sound like a character from an adventure.
What? No. If I really run into a powerful enemy,
You're too modest, Mika. A hero is measured not by the blood on his soul. As long as a righteous heart that yearns to aid others beats within your chest, no...
That all sounded pretty profound. I've never...
Hello? Are you okay?
Oh, sure.
Fue rápido a montar.
But you're back. Did everything go smoothly? Do you...
No need, thanks. No. Noelle, your cooking is amazing.
Truly astounding. I never imagined it was possible to enjoy such...
Really? Then what do you usually eat when you're out on an inspiration walk?
Oh, well, since I usually sneak out from home, I just grab some dried snacks to take with me. Add in whatever...
By sneaking out...
That's right. Or sometimes I'll tell a cover story like...
But if you get caught, won't you get disciplined?
So, just don't get caught.
Huh. Anyway, did anything interesting come up while you were out scouting?
Well, Xingqiu and I talked about what it means to be a hero. Now that I think about it, by Xingqiu's
Huh? Me?
You're always happy to help everyone in the Knights of Favonius. Not only that, but whenever... Oh, remember that time when a giant boulder was blocking the road?
Oh? Sounds like she has both a heroic spirit.
Don't. Oh, please don't praise me like that. We should talk about what we came here to do. Finding inspiration.
Miss Hu Tao said something about pocketing our poetic thoughts.
You can write about anything. Looking at Cor Lapis, one can't help but wonder if one's own heart is as bright and clear as jade. Observing silk, so
we have to connect our internal world with the external one?
Exactly. But that's just one of many possible methods. Perhaps you might gaze out at the bridge in the distance and see a woman leaning on the railing, looking as if her heart is laden by sorrows that even...
Huh? Wait! I saw her at the gala yesterday. Why don't we go say hi?
Mientras tanto, en otro lugar del universo... Ah, no. Ahí, voy.
Hello, ma'am. How fortuitous it is that we meet again.
Hello. Are you here on your inspiration?
Yes. Allow me to introduce ourselves. I am Xingqiu, and this is Noelle and Mika.
Thank you for accepting our answer to your riddle yesterday.
Oh, don't mention it. It's all in good fun.
So, Miss Caliroe,
That's right. I was traveling in the area and just happened to see there was a poetry event being held at Stone Gate.
Your riddle yesterday made quite an impression on me.
I haven't, actually. I've just picked up a few things here and there from chatting with people.
Amazing! So you're a natural poet.
We noticed you standing on the bridge from quite some distance away. Are you drawing poetic inspiration?
I haven't finished my poem yet. The water here was just so peaceful and...
Well, since we're all here, why not head back with us to the venue for tonight's festivities?
Huh?
We can walk and talk. Perhaps the mingling of ideas will give rise to new inspiration.
Well, I'd personally like to hear Miss Caliroe's couplet. I'm sure I can learn something.
Well, if you're all in agreement...
Woohoo! The first team is back. Huh? The others have yet to return.
Come on! Let's hurry!
We...
Just how far did you all go? Everyone catch your breath. Come on, deep breaths.
One... We made it! Oh. Mama gets tired if she has to fly too fast. Oh, not to mention dropping all those leaves. Paimon's hand... Sounds like someone needs to exercise. Huh? You guys picked up a new teammate while you were out?
Indeed. This is Caliroe.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, but you're not the only ones who's called in reinforcement. Wait. Xiao, come on out!
Now that we've all regrouped, let's...
They say roosters crow at first light, and finches go to bed at night. But Director Hu Tao's always on the ball. Anytime, anywhere, she'll answer your call.
Are the theatrics really necessary? We're already on day 2 of the...
But my dear, dear Paimon, it seems you are not yet aware. That was not for my own sake, but for a special guest who's joining us today.
Director Who's manner is as exuberant as ever. It always makes quite an impression.
Oh boy! Now this is a surprise.
Sí, ¿no? Como si no nos conociéramos de antes.
Mr. Zhongli, I hope you are well.
Xingqiu, what can you tell me about Mr. Zhongli?
Yes, he's held in very high regard in Liyue Harbor. He's extreme.
Allow me to introduce you all to Zhongli. His expertise is limitless, stretching from the celestial orbs to the terrestrial ores, spanning modern and ancient culture, delving into literature both prosaic and poetic. He may be my subordinate, but he is certainly a qualified poetry expert, and so we have invited him here tonight to judge the compositions.
The director exaggerates. I am but vaguely acquainted with a few lines of classical poetry. Should you consider me to be remiss in my appraisal of your own compositions, please correct me.
Yeah, enough with the modesty already. If I didn't know better, I'd say you seemed...
Please rest assured that I shall rise to the occasion, Director.
¿Habéis visto el poder que tiene que hablar sin mover la boca?
Let me do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great! Equal numbers on both sides.
Huh? Are you counting me too? Okay, fine. But consider this a favor.
With our Fontaine friend present, perhaps we should rename this event to the Three Nations Also, I'm just noticing that Paimon should only count as a half teammate at most. That kind of puts Team Traveler at a bit of a disadvantage. Well, how about this? I'll join in as well. Director Hutao, here to help out in your hour of...
Naturally, the more the merrier. Being the host...
Then, settled. Everyone else in the audience...
What about me? Shall I keep track of this?
No need for that. The teams are just a formality. We're all friends here, and this isn't intended to be...
I concur, Director. Moreover, it would be disingenuous to impose upon our friends from Mondstadt and Fontaine, since this is a congenial poetry gala. Should we not begin with inspiration and finish with...
That's a relief. I was...
Couldn't have asked for a better judge. Zhongli said everything I was supposed to say, only far more eloquently. So,
No problem. Friends old and new, put on your thinking caps and take a deep breath of fresh air. The second stage of our poetry gala will now commence. Matching couplets.
Perhaps I could break the ice with a humble contribution to inspire others to share their... Please listen to the first line in the couplet. Lounging in luxury inside a Shinue kiosk...
What? He managed to think of...
Shinue kiosk. Should that be paired with Lee?
Shinue kiosk. Contemporary tastes. I guess I should... Okay, I got something. Surrounded by history. Outside a Tianheng Pass pavilion.
Wow! Changyun completed the couplet!
Shinue Kiosk is a renowned modern restaurant, while the mountain pass of Tianheng is a... The imagery also contrasts rather well between the two halves of the couplet. One half describing a leisurely and comfortable
Huh? I was just describing what I experienced that day. All right then. I guess I'll start the next couplet. Mind pines for Mingyun. Flesh confined to...
Oh, Changyun, you dark horse.
This conjures the image of one with lofty aspirations, whose life is limited to a small town, but who awaits the opportunity to one day ascend above...
Oh! Soul shines like jade stone, dressed in finest silkwear, lucent...
Wow, how did Noelle do that?
A superb line. It employs the metaphor of precious stone to describe one of noble and moral character, with a pure and clear heart. The symbolism in this case is centered around objects, truly the work of a skilled poet.
That was a commendable couplet.
Oh, thanks to your guidance while we were out on our inspiration walk. I'd like to start the next couplet. Up into the misty karst, down among the grassy marsh, all for lotus...
Lotus seed and bird eggs. What is it, Diona? Did you think of a second line for the cup? No. Everyone's poems are so complicated. But when I heard lotus seed and bird egg soup, it made me think of berry and mint burst. Maybe...
North beyond the Starfell Lake, south across the windswept plains. Just for berry squeezed and mint infused.
No wonder everyone praises the traveler so highly. You answered...
Both halves of this couplet require intimate knowledge of the terrain in question and the local plants that may be found.
Does this mean I helped? Meowsa!
Hey now, Zhongli. Don't just praise everything you hear. You should question and press them a bit. Don't worry about upsetting anyone. After all...
Then allow me to try another. Qingxin has no heart. Still, it soothes the...
Is she talking about the medicinal effects of Qingxin?
sweet dream is no dream, yet it nurtures people's dreams.
Sweet dream.
Since the suitability of the match has been queried, I...
Oh, you mean eating a delicious dessert before bed?
Then I agree. The two halves of the couplet...
Points for me, points for thee. This judge gives out points for free. But if you ask me, everyone's being a little too conventional so far. Let's push the envelope a...
Oh? In that case, why don't you round moon in the heavens, full moon at night? Celebrate.
Ooh, square meals in the basement. Big bowls of rice. Decorate...
Huh? What?
Ah, we have ourselves a pedant's couplet. The two halves have no thematic connection, yet each word has its perfect parallel, meaning the two halves do form a cohesive whole. The strict pairings make this no easier to achieve than a thematically coherent couplet.
Blah, 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 blah. So verbose. Zhongli, just...
Of course you did.
Through Cheongji, I walked 100 miles. At Guili, I ended my march.
From vendors, I bought some 15 steaks. At dinner, I sizzled the lots.
Huh?
So that's a pedant's couplet. I don't think she can... I thought of one. Wolf hooks can't hook Baron Bunny. Aw, that's a cute couplet.
Sweet flowers can't outsweet Sister Barbara.
Huh?
Now, that's the passion we like to see. Although...
In that case, Whopper flowers can't
Oh, this monster's got...
Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove.
Wow, Noelle came up with another one. Come on, match the couplet. Paimon knows you can do it. Do you really think Paimon has what it takes? Fine, Paimon will give it a... Nestling by a roaring fire, scent... Seething in the pouring rain, sword of pain swipes at my foe. Beating up the eye... What? Really?
Yes, very good. The image of challenging powerful foes in the harshest of conditions seemed to manifest before my eyes, and it was perfectly juxtaposed against the atmosphere of leisurely reading with a cup of freshly brewed tea.
Really?
It appears that my services at...
Paimon's so happy! Paimon managed to match a bunch of couplets at the end. You did hear them all, right?
I really enjoyed myself too. I never knew
You were amazing today, Noelle. You did so many Paimon especially liked your one about reading Heart of Clear Spring.
Miss Kelly Roy, are you okay? You look like you're getting tired.
Don't worry, I'm fine. Although, I do have a Have all of you read Heart of Clear Springs?
I haven't actually read it.
My dad told me the story once. It's about a spring fairy.
Oh, yes. The story of a spring fairy who left her homeland. The boy poured out his heart to her, and she listened to his stories. Over time, the boy grew up and began to develop feelings for the spring fairy. But the spring fairy didn't understand human love. I don't know if Diona's father mentioned the part about the kiss to her.
In the end, the spring fairy left the boy and was never heard from again.
Ah, yes, that's it. Many years went by, and the boy became an old man. But he never stopped believing that the fairy...
Sounds like a tragic tale.
So, what do you guys think of...
I'm sure she made her decision with the best of intentions, but the boy couldn't hope to understand.
Well, do you think she should go back and...
Now? But isn't he an old man by the end of the story?
isn't it a bit late? Sorry.
If Paimon was that boy... Actually, Paimon would...
I see.
Oh? Looks like the party's still going strong over here. Are you coming up with more couplets? Need my help?
Stick to hosting, Tone Deaf Bard. If you get involved, you'll only match every couplet yourself and not leave any for the rest of us.
I never knew you had such... But the couplet games are all over now. Tomorrow's...
Do we have to share our own poem?
That's right. If you're not feeling confident, don't worry. It's never too late to...
I'll sign up.
Oh, me too.
Hold on there, Buster. Before you start peddling your classes, just how much free...
It's as free as the winds that blow. And there's nothing freer. There are no limits to genre, Give it a try. There's no better chance to express your...
Whoa. That's almost too much freedom. Paimon can't decide which way to go. Will you come too, Kelly Roy? Paimon wants to see...
Oh, yes. Ugh, my nose is starting to itch again. All right, I shall leave you to privately ponder your poems and bid you all good night.
A blade embraces its duty as a jeweler cherishes their gems. Hand it out.
Who's that skulking around?
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
There are still documents that need to be
Whirling snow! Embrace the ice! Our bond is strong!
Me arrepiento, pero bueno.
Let the show be dissipate.
I'll settle this!
Cheap tricks.
Sakura swirl! Take flight!
Grow! Grow, protect us.
Fall before me. I've got the upper hand. Cheap tricks.
This may hurt a little. Let's change tact. Let's dance.
Our bond is strong!
One strike will suffice.
Unthinkable!
Ahí voy.
Unthinkable!
You win.
Stand with me! My apologies!
I see everything. Let the show be.
Kamisato art!